Dot Hack Sign. This was the first Dot Hack anime I'd ever seen, and so I didn't really have much expectations for it. I first heard about it on like one of those Toonami ads. I think it aired like on the same day they were actually going to preview like the first episode. It was like one of those, we're going to show off some cool new anime, including a movie that's weird and this thing. And so I watched it, and I remember, Tsukasa, the main character, the big thing was like he couldn't leave. I don't know what exactly that meant. It might have been a metaphor for not being able to leave an MMO because you're addicted to it. I mean, I don't know. I don't really care. I don't know. I think the reason they gave was like a virus or something. I don't know. But like I said in the previous video, I felt like this one had a little darker subject matter. I don't know. This one also looked darker, like the colors were duller. This might have been a newer anime too. I don't know. And maybe Legends of the Twilight came out because, Dot Hack Sign was so successful. I don't know. But this one was weird. I didn't even watch that much of it. I would see it on, and I would hear the theme song, show the clips of people going into their game, like their clothes shredding. I was like, that's weird. But, whatever. I remember seeing that. It was kind of weird, and I also remember a few things. I don't think I do remember seeing the ending, but I'll get to that later. One of the episodes that stood out to me was the episode where Tsukasa and BT became like big buddies, and like they started talking. And then like later in the episode, the big episode was like she was going to leave, I think. I think she was going to like commit suicide or something. I can't remember. She was either going to commit suicide or just stop playing the game. And I remember that. And then I remember like near the end of the episode, it was like, why is her name BT anyway? And Tsukasa's like, BLT sandwich. Like, oh, okay. I didn't really get that. He was like, I didn't even know what a BLT sandwich was at the time, and of course now I do. Now it's like bacon, lettuce, and tomato. She doesn't like lettuce. Oh, I get it. So you take out the lettuce and yeah, BT. Holy fuck, that kind of stuff. And then I remember at the end she was like, maybe I'll stay as BT for a little while longer, saying that she was gonna stay in the game for a while longer. I think this is the one where they actually show kids like dying or like fainting from playing the game. They had these weird little Visual Boy style glasses, and they had their little game pads and whatnot. It was weird. But overall, it was, I don't really remember much. I didn't even watch that much. It was just, like the first Dot Hack I'd ever seen. I don't really have a favorite character. I mean, to me, I didn't really care that much for the cast, and I don't even remember any. Oh, I do remember one guy. He had like brown hair, and he had like an open jacket, and he had a spear. And I think he wanted to protect like the main heroine. I can't remember her name. I think he came from Dot Hack Sign. It might have been from Legend of the Twilight, but I can't remember. Anyway, he was pretty cool. That's really all I have to say about this anime. As far as my recommendation, I guess. I mean, if you like the Dot Hack series, then I guess you could watch this one. Personally, I would recommend Legend of the Twilight over this one because I actually like that one. I've never heard the sub version, so I can't really say anything. Oh, the ending. I forgot about the ending. I do remember the ending of this anime. I remember it was like, Tsukasa finally stepped away from the game, whether it meant that the virus that had kept him from leaving the game had gone away, and so he could leave the game, or he finally decided, you know what, I'm gonna go fucking outside and make some real fucking friends, that kind of thing. I don't know. And I remember he went outside, and then it showed Subaru, that blue-haired girl. I actually kind of like Subaru. I guess she was a favorite character. I mean, she inspired me to make one of my characters who's actually a crucial character to my story series. And I remember like it showed her too, and she had like long hair and glasses, and she was in a wheelchair, and her mom or whoever was wheelchairing her across, the street. They saw each other, and then they started running towards each other. I guess they had probably like fallen in love, or maybe it was the fact that they had met in real life, because I'm assuming that's kind of cool. You have a friend online, then you meet them in real life. That's kind of cool. And I remember that, and that's when the episode ended. I'm assuming that's the last episode because that's sort of a big moment in the game. Maybe they're doing a thing like they fall in love and then they die at the end, or their characters get deleted, then they get married, and they go straight away from the game. Or I don't know. I don't particularly care about this show enough to really try and finish it. I don't even know how long it is. So going back to my recommendation, I can't really give you guys a real answer. And along with English or in subtitled, it's up to you. Dub or sub, I don't really care. It's really all about your preference. I'd probably go with the sub because personally, I would. If it's an anime that I've never seen before, I'd probably rather watch it dub if I have the option. The dub wasn't that bad. Tsukasa's voice actor or actress, I'm assuming, sounded like a boy, even though Tsukasa looked like a girl. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on the series. In conclusion, that's what I think of it. I'll see you guys next time.